What if the place everyone says is one of the best hidden gems in Orange County actually isn't the right fit for you? Rancho Santa Margarita checks a lot of boxes. It's clean, safe, surrounded by nature, and for the price, you can get more home here than in a lot of other parts of Orange County. And that's exactly why so many people move here. But just like anywhere, there are trade-offs. And depending on your lifestyle, some of these might matter more than others. So today, I'm breaking down 5 reasons you may not like living here in Rancho Santa Margarita, and by the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer idea if this city actually fits the way you want to live day to day. And if you want to see our video on 5 reasons you might like living here, I'll put it up at the end of this video. Number 1 is the small town feel and overall location. Rancho Santa Margarita is more tucked away than most people expect when they first start looking at Orange County. And while that's exactly what gives it that quiet, safe, almost insulated feel, it also means you're not in the middle of everything. You're not walking out your front door into a busy downtown. You're not surrounded by a huge mix of restaurants, shops, and nightlife all within a few blocks. It's more residential, more spread out, and a lot of your day-to-day is built around getting in the car. For some people, that slower pace is exactly what they're looking for. But if you're used to being in a more active environment, or you want everything within a short distance, this can feel a little too removed compared to other parts of Orange County. Now, number 2 is the commute and toll roads. And this really goes hand in hand with location. Most people living in RSM are not working right in the city. They're commuting out toward Irvine, Lake Forest, or other business hubs in Orange County. And for a lot of those routes, the toll roads become part of your routine. Now, the upside is they are smooth, generally less congested, and a much more predictable drive compared to the freeway. But it is still an added cost that you're constantly paying, whether it's a few times a week or every day. It does add up. And this is one of those trade-offs where you might be getting more house for your money, but part of that difference shows up in how you get to work. Now, number 3 is the limited nightlife and dining options. RSM does have some good local spots, especially around the lake. But when you compare it to places like Irvine, Costa Mesa, or even parts of Newport, the variety just isn't the same. You're not getting a constant rotation of new restaurants, higher-end dining, or a strong late-night scene. Most places close earlier, and the overall vibe is just quieter. So if you enjoy going out regularly, trying new food spots, or having that kind of energy built into your lifestyle, you're probably going to find yourself driving out of the city more often than you expected. It's not that it's lacking, it's just more limited compared to other parts of Orange County. Now, number 4 is the weather. And this one generally catches people off guard. RSM is one of the warmest cities in Orange County on average. Being further inland and closer to the foothills, you don't get as much of that consistent coastal breeze. So during the summer, it can feel noticeably hotter here than it does in cities closer to the beach. You'll feel it especially in the afternoons when the sun is at its peak. Now, on the flip side, that does mean you get more consistent sunshine, especially when coastal areas are dealing with morning cloud cover. But if you're someone who prefers cooler temperatures or that coastal climate, this is something that can take a little getting used to. Number 5 is the wildlife. And this really comes with the territory of where RSM is located. Being right up against the Santa Ana Mountains and near Ortega Highway, you're living much closer to nature than in most parts of Orange County. It's not uncommon to see coyotes, bobcats, owls, hawks, and other wildlife depending on where you are in the city. For a lot of people, that's actually one of the things they love most about living here. But if you have smaller pets, or you're not used to that kind of environment, it's something you need to be aware of. Early mornings, late evenings, even occasionally during the day, you will see wildlife activity. It's not an everyday issue, but it's definitely part of the lifestyle here. And again, I know I said 5 reasons, but here's a quick bonus, and this one's a little random, but it's very real. Your gas mileage is probably going to be lower than what your car says on the sticker. Between the hills, stop signs, and how the city is laid out, you're just not driving in the same conditions those estimates are based on. Now, that's not a huge deal for everyone, but if you're commuting regularly or driving a larger vehicle, it's something you'll notice over time. At the end of the day, none of these are deal breakers. They are just trade-offs. And for a lot of people, these are actually the exact reasons RSM is such a great place to live. It all comes down to your lifestyle, what you prioritize, and how you plan to use where you live on a daily basis. If you're thinking about making a move and want help figuring out what area fits you best, reach out using the contact info below. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Orange County real estate content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next video.